Am I good here? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of a Brew for Two podcast. I'm your host, Brad, along with my co-host, Derek.
Hello.
We are here on episode 34, and we got tons of things to talk about because unlike last week, there was... with pop culture news, there are some good weeks, and then there are some bad weeks, and then last week was a bad week. Not a lot of news, pop culture happened.
I mean, there was stuff, but it wasn't like... I mean, there was news, but it wasn't really like crazy news, I guess.
Right, and there's a lot of sad news in the world of CTV, CBC, CTV. There's a lot of sad news going on right now. Okay. But we're here to take you out of that sad news and make some happy news. And we'll bring that to you shortly. But first, let's give you a run through of what me and Derek have been up to this week. As for me, I started rewatching Lost. And I got through season 1 in about 2 days.
I mean, you have so much time right now, right? So
I have a lot of time on my hands, and plus I know this show like the back of my hand. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
I know. Same with him. I'm like, I can just start watching it, and I could watch all nine seasons and not really bat an eyelash at it.
See, oh yeah, I can do that with 20-minute TV shows easily. I can do that. For 40-minute shows, hour-long shows, it's a little bit
more difficult. Yeah,
it's a little bit more difficult for me to keep my attention.
I think that's why I haven't gone back and like rewatched like Game of Thrones or something, because the episodes are so long that I feel like I have to pay attention. But because I've seen them so many times already, I'm like, do I have to pay attention? Before I know it, I'm like on episode 5, and
this is Lost for me.
Yeah,
I could have the episode playing in the background, playing Pokemon Go. I know exactly what is going on, and man, because I watched that show so much.
Oh.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. Because I've watched that show so much that, like, I know the characters. I'm invested with the characters, and man, that show makes me emotional. Lost makes me emotional because I'm invested with the characters so much.
That, I mean, that's like him for me, but that's more or less like one episode in particular that always gets me every single time. Never fails. I don't know why. Yeah. Always gets me. You know the episode.
Yeah, I know. I do know the episode. Yeah. And then what else happened this week? Well, not really a lot though. No. Just working from home. Had a staff meeting.
Oh yeah. A Zoom staff meeting or like Google Meet staff meeting.
Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
I don't like Zoom.
No.
Because Google Meets is more protected than Zoom.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I don't like Zoom.
Yeah.
But yeah, pardon me. We had a staff meeting on Google Meet, so that happened on Tuesday, and then yeah, I just been kind of rewatching Lost. HBO Max got released this week.
Yeah, in Canada, and we only got 3 things.
We got the short end of the stick because Canada and the United States have different streaming rights.
Yeah.
I wish they were the same though.
It doesn't make sense why they're not the same. It really doesn't.
No, I know.
Because we share a board with them, so why do we get different shit? Like
I want to watch like the Looney Tunes on HBO Max, but I can't because
the Cartoon Network's part of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Cartoon Network shows, I definitely watch. There's a few of them I definitely want to watch.
Like Aqua Team Hunger Force. I want to watch that series again.
Yeah.
Like Fry? There was the Fry guy.
Fry, Meatball, Milkshake,
and Carl.
I can't remember Carl. I think Carl was a Meatball. I think was Carl a Meatball?
No. There was the.
There was a hamburger too. I think wasn't there?
No. Carl was the roommate that wore wife beaters and jeans, and he was like very.
Oh, yeah, he was the human.
Yeah, he was the human.
Okay.
But like he lived with, and then there was like aliens in that show, and Shake and Meat Boy and
that was a weird show.
Fry.
It was a weird
Frylock, maybe.
I don't remember their names.
And it had an awesome theme song.
Yeah,
it had a pretty rad theme song, and like there's other Cartoon Network shows on there too. I forget, like, I think all of Cartoon Network's library, basically. Maybe.
Yeah, and I'm kind of really hoping that comes to Canada.
Yeah, I really hope so.
I really hope so. Like, if it's on HBO Max, it should be in Canada. Like, that's the weird thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was like super stoked. I was super stoked for HBO Max, and I'm like, oh, today's the day.
Yeah, and then it was so underwhelming when it came out. And we're like, well, it was Craftable,
Legendary or something like
Legendary, and then some other thing, and then that was it.
Some romantic comedy show starring Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Which apparently is really good. I haven't started watching it yet though. But yeah, and I was just very disappointed that like because I was stoked for HBO Max to come out.
I know we've been talking about it for the last few weeks, so like we were really looking forward to it, and then
like the day before it was released, I saw an article that said, oh no, Crave TV put out a tweet saying, oh, you're only getting these HBO Max shows for now, and I'm just like,
yeah, it's like okay, cool. I mean, it's fine because like it's still have HBO anyways, so it's not like we
can still watch like Westworld and Game of Thrones, and
any
HBO
show
with John Oliver. We can still watch those shows, but HBO Max was just like
it's supposed to be this big thing that was going to be really worth our money.
It was Warner Brothers streaming service.
Yeah.
Anything that was under the Warner Brothers umbrella would be on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm like, this is awesome. Like our childhood is Disney and Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Like Looney Tunes, nice. Harry Potter, like any of the Justice League shows, like the CW shows are all gonna be all on there.
Yeah.
It was just like the library is just huge, and I'm just like, and if it was as available as it is in the United States, I'd probably cancel one of my subscription services.
Oh, Prime would be gone. Like for me, Prime would be gone again. And honestly, I'd have to really consider Netflix.
Netflix I'm keeping around because some of their shows, like they have up and coming shows that look really good.
I mean, this week I liked Netflix because they just recently added the first season of Sons of Anarchy, which I love that show.
And also, they have a like a couple comic book TV shows coming.
Oh, they're still doing them? Oh yeah, well yeah, because they have
well, Umbrella Academy season 2 is coming.
Yeah, they have Umbrella
in
Academy.
July.
Yeah.
And there's like they have the rights to the comic book company that does Umbrella Academy. So they're gonna.
I know we talked about it before. I don't remember what the hell their name is.
I don't remember what it's called. But like Sandman is coming.
Because that's oh god, MCR's lead singer. That's his oh fucking Christ,
Gerard Way.
Yeah, that's his. Like, that's his comic book Umbrella Academy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Netflix has that branch, and because Netflix has that branch, I'm just like, oh, that kind of be cool.
Yeah, at least start actually adding stuff because they haven't really. I started watching Space Force today.
What's Space Force?
Steve Carell, he's a general, and it's space.
Is it on Netflix?
Oh yeah, it just came out today.
Oh boy,
or a day or two ago. It's Steve Carell, and he's getting older. And
Steve Carell's not a young man anymore.
He's still funny as hell, and the stuff he's doing in the show, just the way he acts and talks, is so funny.
For some reason,
like just the first episode of the show, there's just multiple scenes of him just running, but not like running, just really, really fast walking for no reason as he's talking to people, like as going by people, like just saluting everybody.
I'm not a fan of The Office, but I do like Steve Carell as Brick Tamlin in Anchorman. He's hilarious. Brick, where did you get that hand grenade?
He's honestly almost Brick Tamlin in this, but just a little bit smarter.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, just his mannerisms, just the way he does shit. It's pretty funny.
Brick killed a guy. Yeah, there was a man on fire, and I trident and but like he is a funny man.
Yeah,
and he's done some great drama picks too.
Mm-hmm.
There was a box office bomb that came out that he was in, and it bombed at the box office. It was called, I don't know. Shit, I can't remember what it was called, but it was him in it, and and viewers, you might know what I'm talking about. He gets into this like bar fight, and he gets PTSD from it, and he starts making these little toy figures of war war figurines.
I can't say I've heard of that, actually.
And it's made by Robert Zemeckis, the same guy who has done Forrest Gump and Polar Express. And I can't remember the title, but it's
Marwin?
Marwin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marwin's Place or whatever.
Yeah, something like Welcome to Marwin.
Welcome to Marwin. That was it. And and it looked really good.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but apparently it bombed.
Oh.
So it was one of...
That's unfortunate. Yeah, well, I think you should check out this Space Force movie. It's a weird movie.
Something different.
It's not a movie. It's a TV show.
Oh, is it a TV show? Okay, so that's on the list then.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
Recently, Netflix hasn't released any good TV series recently.
No, like I said, I'm watching Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
but that's an old show from like 2008 that they just recently added.
I never got into that show at all.
Well, it was only on AMC. It wasn't on anything else.
I know, but I never had AMC.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to, and then I got into Breaking Bad, and then I lost AMC.
Was it AMC?
Yeah.
What's it?
Sons of Anarchy is an AMC show.
I think okay.
It was.
For some reason I thought it was something
the
else.
lineup was like Breaking Bad and then Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
And then and just never got into that show because I just...
Yeah, it's not for everybody. No, it's a very gritty show. It's a good show. I really enjoyed it, and I'm waiting for them to add the next 7 seasons, but we'll see how long that takes them.
I'm waiting for Netflix to add the rest of Modern Family to Netflix.
Yeah,
because I just finished that was the thing that got me back on Lost, because I finished watching the all 8 seasons that they have on Netflix.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, crap, what do I watch now? So I just kind of picked up Lost again. I was gonna pick up Parks and Rec, but I just didn't feel like Parks and Rec. And like when you watched all episodes of something on a streaming service, it's very hard to keep track of what episode you were currently on, because Amazon doesn't do that as well as Netflix does.
Yeah.
So I was like, crap, where did I leave off in Parks and Rec? But Parks and Rec is a good show that I can just tune into any episode and know what was going on.
I mean, yeah, that's like me and How I Met Your Mother, right? Same way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ended up watching 2 movies this week I haven't seen. The one I had seen before, like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Like the one with Rami Malek, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched that, and then I ended up watching the Elton John one. Elton John
Rocket Man?
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
I was not expecting it to be a musical.
It is a musical.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Did they do that song, Don't Go Breaking My Heart?
They did, but it was Taron Egerton singing.
I know.
And he's not bad, actually. Not horrible, but... yeah, and I watched that today, and I was not expecting it to be a musical.
Honestly, I wanted to go see that movie, but at the same time, I didn't go see that movie because I'm just like...
Oh, it would have... Honestly, it would have been a waste of money to see that in theaters. It really would have been.
Just because... I was like, the only reason why this movie's getting released is because of the success of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's the only reason why. And the thing is, like, Bohemian Rhapsody did it way better than this movie did. Way better. Because it actually, like, showed his life and everything that happened. And this one is, this one was, like, the literally beginning of it is him walking down a hallway going to, like, this AA meeting, basically. Surrounded by people throughout his life. And he's just telling a story. Then every once in a while, it's musical.
But like with the thing with Bohemian Rhapsody that everybody forgets is it was such a good movie.
Yeah.
But Queen is a band that has an image, and they wanted to protect their image.
Oh God, yeah.
So you think that movie kind of gave a biopic of Freddie Mercury's life? They didn't really go into a deep dive of Freddie Mercury's life.
No, they said the little bits on the surface that most people knew.
And that's why Sacha Baron Cohen didn't work out as Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to deep dive into Freddie Mercury's life. He wanted to go farther into his partying and stuff. But the band is like, we have an image to protect, and we're the producers of this movie,
which is stupid because I mean, you look at the movie like The Dirt, the Motley Crue one.
Yeah,
like, and they gave zero fucks. Like, they just went into everything. Like,
well, because everybody knows Motley Crue is like that.
But everyone knows about Queen though too, right? Like,
yeah, I guess
we knew they were partiers. You knew he was high on cocaine 95% of the time. Like, we knew he was gay. We know this stuff already.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
I guess you got a good point. I guess you got a good point. But like people kind of, I feel like people kind of ignored that because of like, I mean, because of how great the music was.
Yeah, but that's ignoring it in the 80s, right? That's not. It's 2020. Or 2018 when that movie came out, right?
That movie was supposed to come out actually in like 2015, 2012.
I remember them talking about it, yeah.
That movie wasn't like...
Because Sacha Baron Cohen was going to be Freddie Mercury, and then
and then
it didn't work out.
And then it didn't work out. Then the director got fired. No. And so,
then Remy ended up being... Which, I mean, Remy did a very good job.
Remy Malek, he's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Like, his next role is as a James Bond villain. I forget the title of No Time to Die.
He's gonna be one of the, like, him and Taron Egerton, like, are gonna be those next two actors that are just gonna rise. They're gonna go high.
I feel like Taron is gonna go higher than Remy because I
think so. Yeah.
I feel like Remy is more of a chill guy. He's more of a like. I don't like the starlight. I like acting, but I don't like he's Mr. Robot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, he got his breakout role in Mr. Robot, and like he doesn't seem like a he's a big star in Hollywood, but I feel like he's gonna fall under the category of Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, or I'm just naming Spider-Man now. He's gonna be big at a time, and then he's gonna get swept up under the rug.
Well, maybe. I mean, it depends what he does after, like, doing the James Bond villain, right?
Like back in like 2012, Andrew Garfield was huge.
Oh, he was massive.
But
then I don't know what happened to him.
Social Network. After Social Network, he was huge.
Oh yeah, because he played Buddy's roommate basically.
Yeah, he played Mark Zuckerberg's roommate.
Yeah,
co-creator of Facebook.
I remember who played him. Zombieland dude.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg. There you go.
But like, so he got his big breakout role from Social Network.
Was that his breakout role, really? I thought he was in something before that.
He was, but he wasn't. No, he wasn't a household name.
Okay.
Social Network made him a household name. Pardon me. And then he became Spider-Man.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
But no, it actually worked out pretty well.
For him, yeah.
Except Disney bought Marvel or something or other. Something happened where they're like, yeah, because of this, you can't be Spider-Man anymore. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't think he's been in anything actually since then, really. Unless he has, but
and does he? Or another perfect example. Do you remember? Have you ever seen Across the Universe?
Yes, long time ago.
The kid who played Jude, the actor who played Jude in that movie.
Yeah.
Perfect example. He did Across the Universe, and then the movie called 21.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
Yeah. What's his actor's name? Why doesn't... So when I look up stuff on my phone, it gives me the actors right away. When I look up stuff on my computer...
I can't tell you, man. I don't know why either.
Jim Sturgis.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, he was huge after that movie came out, but then he was... And, like, nothing. Like, Hollywood was like... He was huge then. Across the Universe. 21... he did a voice for when they did that Legends of the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie.
Okay.
He did a voice of that. Cloud Atlas he did. But then after that, he kind of got swept on. After 2012, like, Jim Sturgis, who's he?
Yeah.
Kind of. He does some things because he's from the land of the UK. So he does some things there. But like, another case in point. So I think Remy Malek is going to go that way.
I hope not. I mean, because I do enjoy him as an actor, but I definitely see what you mean. Like, he's gonna do the Bond film, and then after that, who knows what he's gonna be doing after that? I
don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he gets picked up for a Marvel role.
I mean, maybe like playing who?
They need a guy playing Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is coming to the MCU because they teased him after.
Yeah, no one's been named to play him yet, right?
No, and I can see Rami Malek doing like an alien, being in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, or being in a Captain Marvel movie, or something or other.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard on the Brig.
Brain fart.
Yeah, I had a brain fart there. Who's the guy that does the one podcast show? He's a famous podcaster. He's
Joe Rogan?
What?
Joe Rogan?
Yeah, Joe Rogan. There you go. So I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast that there's some fans that want Captain Marvel out of as the Captain Marvel role.
What? Okay.
So Brie Larson, because I had another brain fart there. Brie Larson, the girl who plays Captain Marvel, a lot of fans want her gone from the role.
I mean, but why though? I think she did a good job.
Yeah, but I think they're mixing up Captain Marvel for Miss Marvel.
Yes, well, I guarantee it's what it is.
Because they're like, oh, Captain Marvel's an actual lesbian in the show, and like Brie Larson isn't a lesbian, and in the comics, like blah blah blah, and exactly. Who cares?
It's one little that literally just does not affect anything at all.
Exactly.
In the movies, like they're fictional universes. Like what?
Exactly. Like Brie Larson does an amazing role as Captain Marvel. Yeah. Actually, I found out recently. I didn't know this because I'm not as big of a Community fan. She was Abed's girlfriend in an episode of Community.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize she was in there. But I mean, she was also not really. She hasn't really been big until Captain Marvel.
Well, no, but she was also like in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yeah.
Before that, as one of Ramona's exes, I think.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, she wasn't in any like big. She hasn't been in any big roles until Captain Marvel.
No, not really.
I could be wrong on that completely, but
yeah, but because like the way they were describing Captain Marvel, it sounded like they were describing Miss Marvel.
It's very possible, yeah. Like it's very easy to get those like mixed up.
Because I get them mixed up all the time too.
So she was in Kong Skull Island, apparently.
I actually watched that. That wasn't a bad film.
13 going on 30 back in the day.
Yeah, no.
And really,
I didn't really watch 13 going on 30. I watched the guy version of 13 going on 30, and that's 17 again.
She was on Between Two Ferns. The Zach Galifianakis.
The Zach Galifianakis talk show in Between Two Ferns.
Yeah. And then some like older movies from like 2003, like some kid movies that she was in. But other than that, she hasn't really been anything crazy.
Oh, I see.
Well, she was in 21 Jump Street.
Oh, was she? That's who?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Molly Tracy.
Oh.
No idea who that character is in 21 Jump Street, but
no idea. But yeah. Other than that, but
yeah, I haven't done much either this week. Besides watching a few things, and watching Rocket Man today. But other than that, it's been a pretty slow. It's been so hot that I haven't even been able to really turn my computer on at home because my room just like gets immediately 800 degrees. So
it was ridiculous. We had a couple of heat waves this week.
Well, they decided not to turn the AC on in my house until like Tuesday.
Oh,
so I was dying. Yeah, and then they turned it like 76 degrees, and it's like cool. That's not cold enough.
And then we had like 2 days of rain, 3 days of rain.
Yeah.
So,
it's been a shitty week as far as weather is gone.
But with it being a shitty week, it's time to lighten up your day.
You just having a stroke today? Like
I'm tired, man.
Apparently,
I'm tired, man. It's time to lighten up your day by jumping into the news segment.
Yeah,
because we have lots to talk about. First thing, Indiana Jones 5 is happening. Yes, it's happening. Last February, Harrison Ford confirmed that production on the upcoming Indiana Jones 5 would be starting filming in a few months. However, plans quickly changed when it was suddenly announced that longtime Indiana Jones helmer Steven Spielberg had departed the project as the director, with James Mangold, who directed Logan, in negotiations to replace him. Now, producer Frank Marshall has finally opened up about the project by revealing its current status. Speaking with Collider, Marshall has confirmed that James Mangold, who has yet again directed Logan, will indeed be taking over the directional duties of Indiana Jones 5, and they have just started writing on the script, which is now under Mangold's new creative direction.
Now, you know my feeling on this already, because I don't think he should be doing another one.
Harrison Ford?
No, I just don't think he should be doing another one in general after Crystal Skull. Like, what makes you think this is going to be any better?
This is going to be the movie he retires on.
He should have retired in that one. Just like Rambo shouldn't have did Last Blood, but he did. Like,
this is gonna, Harrison, the Indiana Jones is the American version of James Bond.
Oh, 100%.
And
the difference is with James Bond that they've actually changed the person who plays it all the time, and kept it fresh and new. This has just been Harrison Ford slowly getting very old.
But you know Indiana Jones 5 is probably going to be a passing of the torch movie.
Oh, probably.
They tried to do it with Indiana Jones 4, but then Shia LaBeouf went psycho.
Yeah, that was right before the Just Do It thing.
Yeah. So it's going to be probably a passing of the torch movie. They're probably going to get a young actor to play alongside Harrison Ford.
Taron Egerton.
I would say Chris Pratt.
Maybe Chris. No, can't Chris Pratt right now. He's doing Guardians, right?
Well,
and Marvel stuff still. So
I guess, but like
maybe when he's done that.
But the Indiana Jones 5 is not supposed to come out to 2022.
Well, it's only a year and a half away.
Yeah, I guess. But it's not so.
And we're still getting Guardians 3, and there's probably going to be some
because Chris Pratt is being molded to that new Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
because he's getting all the Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
He's getting all these big blockbuster roles like Harrison Ford did back in the day.
We could really compare Guardians of the Galaxy to like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like the Han Solo role, and then like Jurassic Park, obviously.
Yeah, Harrison Ford wasn't in the original Jurassic Park, but he's getting those blockbuster roles.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can make it work. Because Indiana Jones, he probably got some tail back in the day, but he probably has some illegitimate kids.
I mean, yeah, they already tried that with
Shia LaBeouf, but they could do it again and do it right with having Chris Pratt being like, "Oh yeah, I'm your son too."
Yeah, I guess. I mean, most people I think at this point have put Crystal Skull out of their minds.
Yeah. Well, I think they put it out of their minds when he survives a nuclear.
Yeah, in a fucking refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that would happen.
I don't know either. But Indiana Jones 5 will be coming out summer of 2022.
Maybe.
No, this was confirmed.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were delayed because of COVID.
Well, they might be delayed. I don't know. The date was confirmed of summer of 2022.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to come out next year.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, and then with COVID stuff, it's definitely not.
Well, I don't even think the COVID stuff didn't help, but I don't think they even started anything yet.
Oh. Okay.
That was just okay, you're greenlit to come out in 2021.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Shit, we got to get our act together." So, but Harrison Ford has said this is going to be his movie retirement role.
I hope it is. I hope it's a very, very good movie that deserves because Indiana Jones deserves a good send off.
Well, James Mangold he's a good director. Logan was a great movie.
Logan was a fantastic movie. Oh yeah. And
Indiana Jones is basically it's an adventure movie, but it's also it also has a hint of Western in it.
Yeah.
So and Logan is a Western movie. The movie Logan is a Western movie if you really think about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
On to our next bit. John Wick creator is adapting 2 video game series into TV shows. So in a comicbook.com interview, Derek Kolstad, the creator of John Wick, says he's adapting 2 video games into TV shows. Kolstad said he is working on a television pitches for My Friend Pedro and Bendy the Ink Machine, 2 recent indies that made waves among players and critics for their smooth executions and unique sense of style. So I have a little bit of what the games are like. My Friend Pedro is a shoot 'em up where players do the bidding of a talking banana. That's right, a talking banana, killing enemies and progressing through themed levels in a side-scrolling format. The game is based on the browser game MFP My Friend Pedro, which was released by Adult Swim Games in 2014.
Who did the research on this? Because that's not My Friend Pedro. My Friend Pedro is like a Minecraft 3D fucking over-the-top like building game that you like build a village with and do shit for people.
Oh.
Like, I was thinking of a completely different game, but I'm damn sure I played that on Xbox Game Pass.
Well, and then the next game is Bendy the Ink Machine. And that is a survival horror game played from a first-person perspective. It features puzzle-solving, exploration, and combat, tasking gamers with navigating through the twisted Joey Drew Studios.
No, I'm wrong. Sorry, that was right. I was thinking a different game.
What game were you thinking?
My time in Porsche.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, these are the 2 games. I have played none of them.
I have played either one of them either. My friend Pedro one now, though, thinking about it, looks pretty fun.
It does. You get orders from a talking banana, and it's a side-scrolling shooter game.
To kill people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can 100% be seeing... from the pictures I've seen of these games, 100% seeing these as and I can see these as an animated TV show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And like the John Wick creator doing a shoot 'em up video game as a TV series.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna do something for John Wick for a game, like, I assume it would probably be along the lines of like Assassin's Creed or something like that, right?
Yeah, actually, a John Wick game would be pretty sweet.
I think it would be. I would love a John Wick game.
I would love it to be like kind of like a Grand Theft Auto style of game. Instead of
have you ever played Sleeping Dogs?
Yes.
Something like that would be cool.
Yeah, something like that would be cool.
Yeah, a little more because like I mean, GTA is fine, but it's not as interactive as like Sleeping Dogs.
No. But yeah, I would love for there to be a John Wick game. There's not a lot of information me or Derek can share on this subject because we don't really know those 2 games, but. Great.
No, they look like fun games, but yeah, I can't really speak too much on them.
The next bit of news: Jason Bourne. We all love Matt Damon. Jason Bourne.
We all love Matt Damon.
He's okay.
He's alright.
A producer behind the legendary Jason Bourne franchise is hoping to add a 6th movie to the limitless filmography of the series. The last time the character was seen was in 2016 with Jason Bourne, almost a decade after the Bourne Ultimatum wrapped up the first trilogy of movies. The excitement of seeing Damon back in the title role drove Jason Bourne towards a box office success, with the movie pulling in $415 million worldwide. Frank Marshall elaborated on his hopes, adding, "There may be an opportunity for a new filmmaker to pilot the franchise. Paul Greengrass has directed 3 of the 5 movies in the series, and his ability to return or not could have a direct impact on whether or not Damon wants to return as well. Ultimately, the production of the 6th film would depend largely on the return of the main players involved in the creation of the previous movies, particularly Damon. There will also be an interest in fan favorite character like Jason Bourne, especially at a time when sequels, reboots, and revives are all the rage."
Yeah, I mean, cool. I don't think we really needed another Jason.
I don't think we need another Jason Bourne either. And
we had 4 technically. Well, we had 3, and then
we had 5. There was 5.
There's 5.
There's 5. So there's Bourne Identity.
Yeah.
Bourne Supremacy.
Ultimatum.
Bourne Legacy.
Yeah.
And Jason Bourne. And Jason Bourne is in 4 out of the 5.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner is in Legacy. He plays Aaron Cross, another sleeper soldier of the Blackbriar.
And then but then the Hawkeye's in one of them too.
Yeah. Bourne Legacy. Jeremy Renner. Aaron
Cross.
Legacy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So which didn't really do too well because the reason why people like those Bourne movies is because of Matt Damon, Jason Bourne.
Yeah, because you want the main protagonist that the movie is literally named after to be in the movie.
And it's on one of those movies is on my top 25 favorite films of all time.
I'm going to assume Supremacy.
I think it's Identity. I can't remember.
I liked Ultimatum personally more than Supremacy or Identity, but
I in Identity, Jason Bourne kills a guy with a pen.
He does. I like the last one though because he finally fucking kills Buddy. Kills the leader of Treadstone. So
yeah. Like Treadstone, Blackbriar, like Aaron Cross is another one of those, another super soldier, and like mainly people just want to see Aaron Cross and Jason Bourne fight it out.
Yeah,
and that's what they're hoping with this 6th movie is having Jeremy Renner, Matt Damon face off.
I mean, I thought I haven't watched the last one in a long time, so I thought he died for some reason at the end.
I don't think he died.
No?
I think the Jason Bourne reboot movie that happened in 2016, they were hoping to do more with it, but then it never happened.
I don't think it did very well.
No, I don't think it's so either. But yeah, I don't. You know what makes a series good? When it has an ending.
Yeah, instead of just trying to bring it back to make more money off of it. Yeah.
Tons of TV shows. Breaking Bad did great because they ended it after 6 seasons.
Yeah.
Lost did great because they ended it after 6 seasons. Harry Potter did great because they ended it after 8 movies. Like,
yeah. But one of those was 2-parter, so.
One of them was a 2-parter. That's why 8 movies.
Yeah.
What else? Chronicles of that's a bad example.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta go on and on about it, but
we can go on and on about this, but like series that have a Star Wars, the original trilogy, 3 movies done.
Yeah.
Like,
and the technical prequels,
and then the prequels, 3 movies done. And then the sequels,
3 movies done.
Like
we had the Rogue One and Solo thrown in there, but yeah.
But like, what makes a good film? Like, not every film has to be a franchise.
No, I mean that's why like you'll never see another Back to the Future because like that needs to stay where it is.
Exactly.
If they were to ever somehow get the rights from people who own the rights, like and make another one, that would ruin that franchise. It would kill it.
Like Fast and Furious should have died a long time ago.
Oh, it should have died after the 4th movie. 1 and 2. I'm gonna say you had 1, 2, Tokyo Drift, and then
the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, because
that's about as far as I go. Like after like 5 and up, I don't care. The Hobbs and Shaw spinoff's really cool. I enjoy that, but other than that, all the ones in between there,
yeah. So so I don't think they need to be continuing with the Jason Bourne series, and they were kind of doing it by doing a spinoff called Treadstone, but that got canceled.
Yeah, because it didn't really. I mean, I thought it was good.
I thought it was great,
but obviously
not great. Good,
but not enough people thought it was good enough to go for another season.
Because it was on a network television show, and nobody watches network TV anymore. They all watch streaming services.
Yeah, if they would have thrown it on Prime,
well, it was on Amazon Prime.
I think it is. I think it still is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it still is.
But if they would have like put it up there initially and then like not even had it on TV, like had it just released on Prime or Netflix or something, I think it would have did a lot better. Would have got to a more broader audience because I don't watch TV.
No. Our next bit of news I found because of a hashtag.
Okay.
There's a hashtag going around Twitter, and it's called #MakeSolo2Happen. So #MakeSolo2Happen was trending on Twitter for the 2nd year in a row. Solo fans, some of which who didn't even see the movie in theaters, are ready for Disney and Lucasfilm to deliver a sequel. With Alden Ehrenreich back as a young Han Solo. Earlier this year, Solo co-writer Jonathan Kasdan revealed that the studio is not pursuing a Solo sequel at the moment. Why would they? Kasdan went on to say a sequel on a big screen would be a tough sell. This has led speculations about a possible Disney Plus series with the official cast returning. Both Alden Ehrenreich and Emilia Clarke signed on for multiple movies, so it could happen. if the studio wanted to pursue it. But will they want to return to a project that wasn't a home run for them? Probably not. Solo 2 just isn't officially in the cards at the moment, but give Star Wars fan time to mobilize.
Please no.
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't do this. Don't start pressuring Disney to do this. Please just don't. We don't need a Solo 2.
No, we don't even need a series.
We didn't even need the Solo
reason
movie.
why Solo didn't work as a Star Wars, well, one was because of Star Wars fatigue.
Oh yeah, because that point we already had 2 movies and Rogue One.
Yeah, so it was Star Wars. One was Star Wars fatigue. 2, how do you do a young Han Solo movie when freaking Harrison Ford is Han Solo and he's still alive?
And he's still alive, yeah. I don't understand it, and I don't think that the guy they had playing him should have been playing him. I think they could have cast somebody a lot better.
Ryan Gosling.
I keep going back to him, but Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a better Han Solo.
Yeah, but I
think he looks a little more similar than Aldrich does. When
Luke meets Han Solo in the bar in the 1977 Star Wars film.
Yeah.
How old do you think he is there? He looks to be
he looks like he's almost 35, 35, in between there.
Yeah. So
he's not a young guy. He's mid-30s.
Yeah, he looks to be in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? A young Han Solo movie? So you're gonna have him in his 10 years before then, in his 20s?
Exactly. That's exactly. I think that's exactly why I didn't do well.
You don't when you take young characters they did a direct to VHS movie called Young Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Starring River Phoenix. Didn't do so well. So
I wonder why.
But it did better because River Phoenix was a child actor back then.
Yeah.
Before he died, he was a child actor. So they could do a young Indiana Jones movie because he was they hired a kid actor.
Yeah. Yeah, but they did not need to make this Solo movie. You've watched it, obviously, right?
I have not.
You watched it?
No.
Watch it. I just said watch it. Just so you know why people don't really like it. I am kind of the minority where I'll say that I don't hate it. I don't particularly enjoy it, but I definitely don't hate it. It's definitely not a bad movie at all.
No, probably not. This is probably the saving grace is Donald Glover playing a young Lando Calrissian.
100%.
Which I get. 100%. Because, young Lando, I get.
Well, yeah, because when we see Lando in the other movies, he's old. The old man.
Well, yeah, no, he's not. He's about the same age as Han. He's probably a couple years older than Han, but...
Yeah.
Roughly, they're the same age because they're best friends. They're best friends.
Yeah, but I would say definitely watch it. But it
is it on Crave?
No, it's on Netflix. Is
it on Netflix?
Yeah,
I thought it was on Disney Plus.
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know why it still is, but it's on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah.
I'd have to give that a watch.
I gotta watch, but please, no, we don't need another one.
We don't need another one.
Don't fucking need another one.
No, we don't need another one. No. You know what is we do need though?
What is that?
Henry Cavill is in talks to return as Superman.
Cool.
Yeah. According to various reports, Henry Cavill, and this is before this was confirmed. I put this on here before it was confirmed. Oh. And then literally the next day, it's it's confirmed.
Perfect.
So Henry Cavill is indeed in talks to come back as Superman. This could be related to Zack Snyder's Justice League, a.k.a. the Snyder Cut, which was recently announced for HBO Max next year, 2021. It also could mean another standalone feature at some point, which there should be. Though the indication right now is that at least at first be an appearance in another DC movie. And in any event, it seems we haven't seen the last of Cavill in the role. It also marks the end of a bizarre and I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Tumultuous?
Tumultuous, yeah.
Yes, tumultuous period for the character. I don't see that word too often. That's why I couldn't pronounce it at first. Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Superman coming back. I think they're gonna want him in Black Adam.
Maybe, yeah.
Or Wonder Woman, or a future Wonder Woman movie, or a future Aquaman movie. But other than that,
I'm glad he's coming back because I mean the guy definitely
like he didn't even get his own second standalone movie.
No, and like the unfortunate part about it is like those the it's just the like the dialogue he was given in that movie really just fucking killed Henry Cavill. Because like he's such a good actor, and just the way that movie went for him just sucked.
Yeah,
his lines sucked. Everything he said sucked. Like just the way that he was told to deliver the lines sucked. Yeah. Like,
but like his character, I feel like his character wasn't done justice. Like I wanted to see more Superman movies, but we got Man of Steel, and then we got Batman versus Superman, and then we got Justice League. Like, but all Justice League was a rush movie because the DCEU was really rushing.
Yeah.
So, but I don't blame that. But we got 3 Batman movies with the Chris Nolan Batman series, and I was really hoping that we would get like at least another Superman movie that maybe he's facing Brainiac. Probably would be facing Brainiac, or I don't know, somebody else. Actually, there's gonna be Martian Manhunter might make an appearance in the Snyder Cut.
Really?
Yeah, Martian.
Good. I hope he does because he should have been in the first place.
Supergirl might make an appearance in the Snyder Cut.
Again, should have been in it because Supergirl, the TV show, was already going on. So why wouldn't she get it? But then again, those are connected universes. So
yeah, movie and TV actors are 2 different.
Yeah. Yeah, which is annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
But then they're not in the Marvel though because like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like Coulson's actually in it.
Yeah, but like Marvel is very good at keeping things together.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for DC because they're just not. They're all over the place.
DC is better doing standalone films, but they're making a second Aquaman movie. Maybe they're doing a Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out in a couple months.
Yeah, which I'm super excited for.
Oh yeah,
the first one was really good.
Shazam 2 is on its way. Black Adam is on its way.
Yeah.
Superman is back in the role. Henry Cavill's back in the role of Superman.
Yeah.
So I think they're on the right track to something.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson's gonna be the new Batman. That's coming, but that's gonna be more of a standalone film than anything.
Yeah, it's just a matter of if they actually just let the actors do what they want, like especially Henry Cavill because he is a fantastic actor.
Oh, he is. Like The Witcher is a great series.
Witcher's a great series. There was the spy movie he did,
Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. That was a fantastic movie with a mustache.
I watched a bit of that. He was also the villain in one of the Mission Impossible movies.
He kicked my on the other side of the table.
Oh,
thank you.
He does amazing. The computer okay?
Yeah. When the chopstick hit my computer, the CD disc opened.
Oh.
Then I closed it, and then it opened again.
But yeah, Henry Cavill, great in the role of Superman.
That's good in the role of Superman again. Like I said, the way they're made it, like the lines he had to say and stuff are just.
I just hope when he's back in the role of Superman, it's not as dark. Because Superman is not dark at all.
No, they tried to make him way too just
mopey.
Yeah, like just sad about everything.
He's Captain America, basically, of the DC world. He's a Boy Scout.
He's supposed to be, and he's not. Language.
Actually, Superman is older than Captain America. Like, and when I say older, I don't mean in age. Well, kind of, I do.
No, he's not older than Captain America, but he's. Comic is older, yes. I know what you mean,
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Superman was around before Captain America,
late 30s, I believe.
Yeah. But like as far as like actual age go, no, he's not older than Captain America.
No. But like part of actually Superman's story is kind of mopey because
100% it is. He lost his entire planet and he lost
and apparently you can hear like everybody around the world asking for help and he just gets up every day and be like, I can't help you guys.
Yeah.
Even though I have superpowers, can go super. super speeds. I can't help all of you.
Oh, it's very depressing for him. I get it, but like,
but Superman is not a mopey story.
No,
it's not as dark as Zack Snyder made it in. Did he do Man of Steel?
I don't think so. I think he did. That maybe Superman.
Yeah,
but I don't think he did Man of Steel.
Okay.
I don't think he did. At least I don't. I don't remember. I don't remember.
But it's like it was such a downer, and
it was.
You don't need to make it such a downer. You know, it's not a downer though. Might be not a downer. Our next bit of news: Disney Plus is coming out with a Kingdom Hearts series, and Derek does not like that at all.
Nope.
It seems Kingdom Hearts animated series is in the works from Disney Plus. This has not yet been confirmed in an official capacity by anyone at Disney or Square Enix, the studio behind the popular video game series. First up, the Cinema Spot's Emery Kaya took to Twitter to reveal that a Kingdom Hearts TV show is in development. Square Enix is said to be crafting the pilot, not Disney. There is a hashtag Kingdom Hearts series in the works at Disney Plus. Disney originally wanted to make it, but that didn't work out. So Square Enix was asked to create a pilot using Unreal Engine. This series is most likely non-live action, but CG animated. They're currently casting. Also posting to Twitter, Schuler said that this won't be a movie and that several actors from the video games will be coming back to do voice work on the series. Being tagged in Jeremy's post, which is true, so here's what I know. Kingdom Hearts will be a Disney Plus series, not a movie. It's an animated CG. Disney voiceover actors are expected to reprise their roles. Jim Cummings, Bill Farmer, Tony, and Salemo. That's all I know.
Yeah, they did such a shit job with the last Kingdom Hearts game, so I'm not supportive of this at all.
I'm kind of supportive of this because I mean, this has the Kingdom Hearts games has had animated series written all over it from the beginning.
Yeah, but we've already gotten everything we need to know because there's 12 games, 13 including the newest one.
There's 13 Kingdom Hearts games?
Yes.
I just thought there was like 3.
No.
4?
No. Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 13th game.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it's, yeah. There's so much, like, because Kingdom Hearts was, like, 1 and 2, yes. Like, those are the initial ones people mostly played because they were on PS2.
Yeah.
But in between there and up to now, there has been another 10 games released between just random systems.
Oh.
PSP, DS.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just
PSP.
everywhere. Like Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 10. Like, it's just, there's just so fucking many.
Honestly, I forgot about PSP.
Yeah.
I forgot that was even a thing at one point.
Yeah.
PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, so for the first Kingdom Hearts, we had that. Then it went Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, RE Chain of Memories, Coded, 358/2 Days, Birth of Sleep Recoded, Dream Drop Distance, 1.5 Remix X, 2.5 Remix, Unchained Union X, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, then Kingdom Hearts 3, and then we're getting a new one called Dark Road at some point.
Oh.
So there's so much backstory on this. We don't need an animated series.
Well, like the animated series, it's gonna be a kid series.
Oh, 100%.
It's gonna be a kid series.
I don't know about that one actually. It might be a little more of a serious series.
I feel like it will be a kid series.
It'll be a teenager series, I think. Not so much a kids series. You ever played any of the games?
Yeah, I played 1 and 2.
Pretty dark games.
They are pretty dark games, but I can like kids watch like Stranger Things. And that's not a series for kids.
Yeah, so it'll be probably along the lines of Stranger Things as far as stuff they will go as far as doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But like I said, like this when that series, that's another idea I had when that game series came out. It was like, this should be an animated series.
Yeah, I mean, like me personally.
What did we have back then? Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
No.
Teletoon. We had Family Channel, Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, Disney Channel animated series.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it wasn't. But that's okay. Like,
yeah.
But hey, Disney Plus, it needs more original content than just the Marvel stuff and
it has really
Marvel
nothing.
stuff and Star Wars stuff.
It has really nothing. Really, really nothing.
speaking of more video games, this is our last bit of news for today.
Yep.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So we are getting, it's official, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is speeding into development by Paramount Pictures and Sega.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. That wasn't even a joke. That's what I put in. That was right from the article.
Nice.
Yeah. The sequel, sorry, I had a cough coming on. The sequel will have Jeff Fowler back behind the camera alongside Pat Casey and Josh Miller writing the script. The cast has yet to be announced, but Jim Carrey has already revealed that he was just getting started with Dr. Robotnik, the Dr. Robotnik character, aka Eggman, and was looking forward to a sequel to fully realize the villain. Now it looks like he will get that chance to. According to sources close to the deal, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is in development stage with no production start date on the horizon. This makes sense since most of the entertainment business is still on hold at the moment. Paramount is well aware of that after the first installment theatrical run was cut short. However, in the brief amount of time the movie was in theaters, it was able to become the highest grossing video game movie of all time domestically, possibly the highest grossing movie of 2020.
Well, I mean, we haven't really gotten any, so it's not really hard to beat anything.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten anything because we haven't been able to go to the movie theaters since February.
Yep.
So
yeah.
So
hey, Sonic the Hedgehog won Best Picture for 2020.
Did we go see something in January or February?
No.
I thought we did. We went and seen something.
We might have seen something.
I don't remember though.
Yeah,
but
cool. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, bringing you Tails and Knuckles.
I still haven't.
Maybe Shadow.
I still haven't.
Maybe Amy.
Still haven't watched it yet. So
I haven't watched it either, and I want to now.
Well, it's not on anything, right? So
is it not?
No.
No.
As far as I know, it's not.
Well, when it probably will come to Crave eventually.
Yeah, Crave or Prime or Netflix or.
I don't see it coming to Netflix for a bit.
Yeah, but it'll be on something eventually. But
yeah, I want to watch it now.
Oh, I definitely want to see it. Yeah,
because like I wanted to see it when it was out in theaters, but I just kind of it got past the 2-week period for me, and that's my rule. If I don't see a movie that
when the hell did it come out?
Came out like early this year, February. It came out.
Yeah, so 2 weeks after that, like we were literally already in fucking lockdown.
Exactly.
For COVID. So like I don't think we really had a choice in that matter.
So and like I didn't really want to see it too because Jim Carrey as Eggman, I was like, I was really not having it.
It's like, yeah, no, thank you.
But then like I was hearing like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog, that was an awesome movie.
Yeah, February 9th it came out. So yeah, like 2 weeks after that, we were basically going into lockdown almost.
Yeah. But like once it eventually comes to Crave, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And like
when it comes on, like I'll definitely come over and we'll watch it together.
Yeah. And like people you could words are hard.
Apparently today.
Like you could have I think they're setting up Knuckles for the second one because Knuckles wasn't in the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just never mind.
What do you, okay. But I mean, it's cool they're making another one. Obviously, it did very well. Which is it? I mean, it outgrossed Detective Pikachu worldwide.
It's the highest grossing video game movie of all time.
It really surprised me that it fucking outdid Detective Pikachu. Like honestly,
like this article, they could have Knuckles being the villain, or Metal Sonic, or Amy. Not so much. Like they could have those characters show up. But I find this awesome, and it kind of makes me want to watch the first one now knowing that there's a second one coming out.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all the news we have for today. What are you looking at there?
I'm looking at like the top grossing ones, and no, Warcraft is higher than.
Really?
Sonic the Hedgehog is like way down. It's below Detective Pikachu, and Rampage, and Angry Birds, and Prince of Persia, and Resident Evil: Final Chapter. Below that, it's like number 7. It's only 306 million.
Domestically, highest grossing video game movie domestically.
Well, I mean, this is just box office.
So domestically, you're probably looking at international.
Well, I mean, that's what I would go off of more than
because Warcraft didn't do so well domestically, but internationally it did really well. So, yeah.
Weird.
So that is it for our news portion of this podcast episode number 34. And now we're gonna get into a favorite segment of mine called This Day on Movie History. And
you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do the math here. 17 years ago today, Finding Nemo was released.
Shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's not much going in video game news today. It's it was like 12 years ago. Kingdom Hearts 358/2 got released. That's about it.
Oh, really?
Not really much, yeah.
Not much.
The DS game, so that was only in Japan. So not really much. Not really much going on.
Not really much going on. But like every week, we do have to come to an end.
Yeah.
And it is about time we do. So
I have to pee.
So we are going to sign off now. My name is Brad. You can follow me at agingerfin92.
I'm Derek. You can follow me at King Derek on all socials.
And Derek, tell them where they can follow the podcast.
At a Brew for Two on all the things.
All the things.
YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Podbean. We're trying to get onto iTunes, but I'm just having a damn hell of a time trying to do it without an actual iTunes account.
Yeah, iTunes is kind of being...
Oh, you have to make an account, and then you have to make a secondary account, but the account you actually... It's stupid. It's stupid. iTunes is dumb.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I wish you a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
And have yourself a great weekend. Good
Bye.
night.